Hey guys, Erin here with LaCkore Couture, and today we're going to be talking about, is jewelry insurance worth it? But before we do that, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it. So you may have recently gotten engaged, or maybe a beautiful, really sentimental piece was passed down to you from a relative, and you are very nervous to wear your jewelry out without it being insured, but you're just not sure, is insurance worth it for your jewelry? Well, when I think about it, we have car insurance, we have health insurance, we have life insurance. Some people even have pet insurance. I mean, jewelry is the next most expensive thing that we all own. So let's get into the pros and cons of having insurance for your jewelry. Jewelry insurance is a type of insurance that you get to cover any loss, damage, or theft for your fine or very expensive jewelry. Honestly, I personally don't recommend insuring any costume jewelry or pieces that maybe are not worth so much, but they're sentimental, because in the end, you're probably not going to get the true value of that piece. I personally recommend insuring jewelry that is worth thousands of dollars, or something that is, really expensive and really almost irreplaceable on your own. This is something that I would insure personally. I would not recommend insuring anything that's just sentimental costume jewelry that doesn't really hold its value. Typically, there are 3 conventional ways to get insurance for your jewelry, and the number one most common way is actually through your homeowner's insurance. So if your jewelry is stolen, in a break-in in your home, it can be covered under your policy, depending on your policy. Now, it's most likely not going to cover the full value of your pieces, but most policy payouts will cover between $1,000 to $6,000. So if you have a $20,000 engagement ring or a $30,000, diamond necklace, this is not going to cover it for you. I would definitely take out that second policy to cover the value of those super high-end items. Because the jewelry was stolen from your home with the homeowner's insurance policy, it will fall under the umbrella of items that were found in your home. Now, these insurance, coverages, they know that jewelry is one of the most popular things to steal in a break-in because it's super small, it's portable, and it's very valuable. So honestly, they're not going to cover as much as you really want them to. So this is when we're going to talk about some of those secondary insurance policies for your jewelry. So this next policy is actually a supplemental policy. It's called an insurance floater, which means you can actually add it on to your homeowner's insurance that will cover that extra amount for your jewelry. Like we talked about before, the homeowner's insurance is really not going to cover the full value of your jewelry. But with the floater, this is actually going to supplement the value, and it's going to cover much more. So this is highly recommended. And this also covers jewelry being stolen or lost outside of your home, where with the homeowner's insurance policy, this is only applicable if your jewelry is lost or stolen inside your home. With the floater, it can be anywhere outside of your home too. So this one is really important. Now, with the floater, the great thing about the floater insurance is that it will actually cover up to its full value. But something super important to note is I would personally itemize all of your jewelry that you want covered. So I would take a picture, the explanation, and you need every single piece of jewelry appraised, so this way you get its full value. This is something that's super important for anybody. If you have a break-in, or again, if you lose it, you're gonna need this information in order to file a claim. So I would definitely itemize all your jewelry, regardless of what type of insurance you have, for the God forbid case that you need it. There are also specialized jewelry policies that you could take out totally separate from your homeowner's insurance. So let's say you don't own a home, but you really want insurance for your engagement ring or for a really beautiful special piece of jewelry from your mom or your dad. There are insurance companies that you can actually just purchase a policy from, and typically you pay about 1% to 2% for the year of whatever the value of the policy is. Most of these policies will cover up to $50,000 in jewelry, and this is another really great option. So overall, if you have an extensive jewelry collection that may be valued over $10,000, I would highly recommend getting some sort of supplemental policy outside of your homeowner's insurance, especially if you are renting and you don't own a home. You definitely need either renter's insurance, something to cover your precious jewelry. But if you have jewelry that is less than $6,000, check out your rental insurance, check out your homeowner's insurance, because oftentimes it will be covered under there if it is stolen from the home. And I hope this helped you guys decide whether or not you want to go with insurance or without. Again, my opinion is get insured, because it's really hard to find an additional $15,000 to buy a new engagement ring. And I would hate to see you in that position if it was stolen or lost or damaged. And if you want to check out my jewelry and other videos, make sure you check out the links in the descriptions below and help support the channel. And if you want to keep learning about all things LaCkore Couture, jewelry, fashion, fun, make sure you click one of the videos above me, and I'll see you in the next one.